We are right here at the Manhyia Palace in the capital of Ashanti region, Kumasi, and this is how the hustle is like getting content for you. This interview was organized and done by Page Streams. We are here right at the Manhyia Palace, as I said earlier. Today he's coming to make sure he covered this man he's sitting by, and his name is Kwame Osei. These women there in nice kente cloth are black Americans who came to visit the palace, and the kids there, as you can see, are also here to visit the palace museum. The hassle for good content is not as easy as most people see it. We are right here to have a conversation with Professor Kwame Osei, and for him, he is a renowned Egyptologist. He tries to link the Akans to the former Egypt empire. So just let's wait and listen to it as he talks. Page Streams is going to help us get the full gist of the history on his channel. So this is just a short history. I did not capture more, but Page Dreams is going to help us. So do well to follow him, subscribe to his channel, Page Streams, and get the whole history for yourself. I know many of you have never visited the Manhyia Palace before, but wherever you are located around the globe, you can just come here and have a feel of the greatest palace in Ghana.
If we're talking about the migration of Asantes from Egypt to the present day Ghana, then you are talking about the migration of the Akans, because the Asantes themselves are a subgroup of the Akans, and they became Asantes after they have arrived here in the West African area. Up there in Egypt, or when they moved to ancient Ghana, they were not Ashantis. They became Ashantis only about 300 years ago, in 1701, after they conquered the Denchera people, and became free from the colonialism of, or as we may call it, internal colonialism of the Denchera people. That is when they became Ashantis. Before that, they were called not even Kumasi, they were called the Kwaman people. Yes. Then from Kwaman, they organized the towns and nations around for a war. And they say that it is because of war that the word Asante. Yes, that the word Ashanti came, or Asante came. As for Asante turning into Ashanti, it is because the English people, were influenced by the Gans, Accra people who call as Ashanti. Yes, because they themselves were writing Asante, A-S-S-A-N-T-E. So that is how Asante, a subgroup of the Akans, came. So if you're talking about the migration of Asantes, then you are talking about the migration of the whole group called Akans, some of which are now in the Ivory Coast, called the Baole people. Yes.
So fast forward, Mr. Osei, can you actually give us a full narration of the migration of the Akans from the old Egypt
and Egyptian gods? Yes. Their names in English language, for example, Monday, from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. Yes. They are supposed to be names of gods. Yes, of these Holland people. Yes. Who conquered who came to stay in Egypt. But they are not names of gods from ancient Egypt.
So it gives us a clear picture that the Akans actually have a link with Egypt, and
they were the original ancient Egyptians. Ancient Egyptians. Because according to Herodotus, they were the people who founded, who reckoned years, who brought into the world how to number your days, your age in years.
Astrological systems.
They brought into being. So before that, people could not tell how old they were. Yeah, then you have Apia.
The Enim was a pharaoh.
Yes. So people were already called Pia or Apia, and then the Enim came to join us and became Pia. So that is how Akans are named. Yes. And apart from that, I have a few hieroglyphic writings of Ra, which means the Spirit of God.
Which means the Spirit of God.
And that is the soul in the Akan.
That is the soul.
We call the soul in Akan.
In Akan,
yes.
Which is called Kra.
That's right.
So it actually shows that it has an interrelated system.
Yes.
So the Akans from their old migration system from Egypt are spiritual people.
Yes, they are spiritual people. And all the 7 days of the ancient Egyptian gods belong to us.
The lady there is wearing a top that's written inside Year of Return, and I know for sure it happened in 2019, and the Year of Return was massive. It helped a lot of foreigners, even whites and people from the diaspora, to come back home, to feel home. Some don't even know their roots back in Africa, but they came to experience it. So she's a guide who sends people around, show them places within Ghana, museums, forts, and other places to prove their heritage and the culture here in Ghana.
Okay. His contribution was negative, very, very negative. So negative that, if Nkrumah had not been removed, Ghana would not have been like this in the first place. Professor Adubuahi, he said if those who came up and had done 1/4 of Nkrumah, Ghana would have been the first level country today. So Kotuka did nothing to help the country. So when you go for nothing, you mention it, right?
I would like to have a word with you. I'll be done very soon. I'm still. These are my big brothers.
Nice to meet
So
you.
what's your name?
So that's a second.
Yeah. Nice. These are the most famous and popular kingdoms and empires in the history of Africa. When we get to the 15th number, you notice Asante Empire, which reigned from 1701 to 1901. That was a great reign. We have to know our history as Africans, and I know it's going to be the best gift ever happened to mankind.